Hi everybody, I just wanted to jump on here for a moment and show you some of the smoke that's coming in to Candy Kitchen area from one of the Navajo Nation's controlled burns. And yesterday it was much worse. Today this one is going. The wind has shifted, so if you go into Pine Hill, it's just covered in smoke over in Pine Hill right now. Yesterday, it was in Candy Kitchen. It was so thick you could cut it with a knife. The wolves were howling. Dude was howling along with them, and the wolves were setting off an alarm like you would not believe. That was a whole different kind of howl. Whenever there's any kind of smoke like this in the area, the wolves will set off their alarm, and it's almost an eerie type of howl when you hear animals howling with this kind of controlled burn going on this close. And like I said, this is going all the way into Pine Hill now. The wind has shifted, so luckily for now it's blowing away from Candy Kitchen, thank God. And it was bad yesterday. You could cut it with a knife. It was so thick. And Dude is an older dog. He's about 8 years old, and he has breathing issues. And it was so bad yesterday, and earlier this morning, him and I were both having breathing issues. And so I found out from the vet, because if you have a nebulizer or a CPAP machine, you can use that on your pets, believe it or not. You take your nebulizer. If you have a butyrol, you take 2 drops and put the butyrol into your nebulizer and get the steam going, and then you hold it up to your pet and have them breathe it in when they're panting. That way they're getting it all in. Now, if you have a CPAP machine, you can take the mask or nose piece off your CPAP machine, rig it onto your nebulizer, and you can place that over both their nose and their mouth in order to help them breathe. And the same way with the CPAP machine, you can also help them with that, and it does work. And hi guys, that does work. And the only difference with the CPAP machine, of course, they can't use the full power of air blowing that you would normally use, but you can use it like a fan effect for them. It works better than using a regular fan blowing on them. The CPAP machine, you can get it closer to their face. Dude doesn't like the CPAP machine, but I've had to use it on him a couple of times because he started wheezing, and the thickness of the smoke last night really got him riled up, and he managed to break loose and took off. When I found him, he was wheezing really bad, and I got him to follow me home because he won't ride in the truck. So I got him back home, and then you took some albuterol, put that in the nebulizer, and just hold that up to their mouth the best you can while they're panting, enough so that steam jet will blow into their breath and get into their lungs and everything. And he stopped wheezing almost immediately. So you can do that. So they also have nebulizers that you can buy for your pets, which is really cool. Well, I don't have one for Dude, so I just used mine on him, and it worked just fine. And of course, as always, consult with your physician before doing that. But Dude is about 8 years old, and the nebulizer that I have with the albuterol, put a couple drops in the nebulizer and give that to him, just like a regular breathing treatment, like you would do at the hospital. And you can do that with animals as well. So anyhow, this is going to be going on all weekend. I hope the wind continues to blow the other way. Yesterday it looked twice as big. It was huge. It was so thick. But today it looks like it's a little more under control. It's not as big, but the smoke has traveled all the way into Pine Hill. And Pine Hill right now looks like one big smoke bowl. So anyways, just wanted to share this with you, and those of you that don't have internet, this is what's going on. Navajo Nation on Zuni land doing controlled burns. Signing